Hey, folks, turn your great idea into a reality with Squarespace. Squarespace makes it easier than ever to launch your passion project, whether you're showcasing your work or selling products of any kind. With beautiful templates and the ability to customize just about anything, you can easily make a beautiful website yourself. And if you do get stuck, Squarespace's 24/7 award-winning customer support is there to help. Head to squarespace.com/WTF for a free trial. And when you're ready to launch, use the offer code WTF to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. Also, coming to TBS, Tournament of Laughs is the ultimate comedic showdown with 32 comedians facing off in a single elimination bracket style tournament. Hosted by Jason Sudeikis, each episode will challenge comics to create their own comedy videos and compete for your votes. The lineups include Jeff Ross, Judah Friedlander, Margaret Cho, Godfrey, Natasha Leggero, the Sklar Brothers, and dozens more. Watch Tournament of Laughs starting June 21st on TBS.
Lock the gate!
All right, let's do this. How are you, what the fuckers? What the fuck buddies? What the fuck nicks? What the fucksters? What's happening? Sorry, I just knocked the mic. I knocked it. And I'm trying to have a good tone about this because I don't want to get to the point where I'm bumming people out where they're like, is Marin still fucking sad? I am. I am sad, but I'm finding little nuggets of okayness here and there. Like no matter how far the shit goes down the toilet in the world, I can still sit on my porch and pretend like things are okay. But Monkey is definitely winding down. Like today, earlier today, before I recorded this, I got, he's kind of like stashing himself in a weird place. Not a good sign. But I got him out and he got on my chest and he just laid there and I literally cried and told my cat I loved him and that we have a lot of good memories. And we do. That's the fucked up thing, man. By the way, Amber Preston, the comedian, who I met in the Midwest, I believe in Minneapolis, used to open for me here and there, will be on the show. Also, J-L Cauvin, who does a pretty startlingly funny, if it's even possible, Trump impression. I'm going to talk to him for a few minutes as well. But it's strange, it's not that I guess a lot of people have pictures of their children growing up, and I have pictures of my cat, but not really growing up. But I've been through so many different lives. I've been through so many lives. And I got these cats in fucking 2004, right in the summer. So the original crew of the five, the two, LaFonda and Monkey, ended up having this amazing life and being out here. But what Monkey has been through with me is insane. I can mark the time with Monkey. I know when I finally brought him back, I got him to the house in Highland Park in Los Angeles. And I remember, I left him there and I had to go back to New York and I was married to Mishna at the time and she couldn't find Monkey. And then apparently he just stuck his head out of the chimney vent. He had climbed up in there. But I can mark the times of my life. He's been with me for 16 years. And I have a hard time marking the times of my life with people I've been with or relationships I've had or phases and, different levels of depression, breakup, insanity. And Monkey was there. He was there. I don't want to do a premature obituary. I'm just trying to steel myself again. I'm trying to steel myself. I connected with him. He felt the love. It's a fucking cat, I know, but it's Monkey. He's my favorite one. And just realizing that the two things that I've really let myself love in a very deep way, maybe ever, I'm going to lose, fairly close to each other. Maybe some miracle will happen and Monkey will persist and keep living, but I don't know. He's acting weird. He's fucking old as fuck. He's drinking a lot of water. He's still eating. He's still purring. He's still coming around. Still taking his medicine. Going to the bathroom. He's not throwing up. No diarrhea. No fucking, I don't know. I don't know. I just know he's drinking a lot of water. And he's looking a little loopy. Looking a little skinny. But that's the thing, man. It's like, he doesn't know it, but I know it. I can look at my life with that cat. He's been through all of it. I just remember when I was so sad, and I had to go back to New York to take the job, to end the divorce, to get the money, to stop the hemorrhaging. And I was devastated, man. That was devastating. And this is devastating, what I'm in now. I guess somehow maybe it prepared me. Me taking all these risks by not staying with people or making the compromises necessary or being a fucking asshole or just having a tragic thing happen. I guess I'm have been through some shit, it seems, in this life. Now, I'm that guy. But I just remember I didn't know what to do. I had to go back to New York, and I was lonely, and I actually loaded Monkey up and brought him back to New York with me. I left LaFonda here with some other cats, Fat Moxie and Boomer. I took Monkey back, and me and Monkey did like a year in New York together and came back. Like, that was the relationship I had with this fucking cat. And I guess he's hanging on. I'm hanging on. It's like, it really is something, this grief business. That sort of, the fear of forgetting is powerful. Like, I've taken it upon myself. I have Lynn's jacket and hat and boots sort of near the door. And I finished a Joan Didion book, by the way. People recommend books. And again, people have been great. Still being great. A lot of love goes out to Tom Sharpling, Sam Lipsyte, Jerry Stahl, Brendan McDonald. People have been showing up for me. Steve Danziger, Michaela Watkins. I'm giving shout-outs to the people that are stopping me from falling into a pit of fucking darkness. Self-pity, maybe. I've avoided the self-pity. A woman in Austin who's a psychotherapist, Stephanie, she said that Joan Didion practiced, there's a difference between, and I don't know that I read this in the book, but there's a difference between self-pity and self-sorrow. The book is great. The Year of Magical Thinking. I'm happy I read it. I don't know if I read it too soon or not. But I guess the point is to keep her in my heart, to keep her in my mind. I have her jacket there, and I walk in, and sometimes I'll just touch it, and then I'll get a flash, and then I'll look at the hat, and I'll get a flash of her being in those things, and her face and her energy in that moment. Oh, fuck this, man. Fuck this. Wow. Someday I'll stop crying in front of my neighbors. I went over to Dan's house, had a socially distanced little cookout there. Dan from Gimme Gimme Records, his wife Jen, the acupuncturist, the needle lady. Just sitting around out back, listening to records, eating nice food. But here's the fucking thing. Look, folks, I still need, a little bit of a reality check sometimes. I got there and I brought some pickled onions that I made, and, it was still light out, and everyone showed up and came, and we ate and we talked for like a couple of hours. It got dark out, and I get like 2.5 hours in. Gotta go to the bathroom. And, it was emotional conversations, some light conversations, but it's just nice to hang out with people. They're good people. Everyone's good folks. And I go into the house, go to the bathroom, and I look in the mirror. I got my fucking sunglasses on. I mean, I was sitting there in the dark with 4 people that I know pretty well outdoors wearing my fucking sunglasses. Now, I get it. I guess, they were thinking like, I guess he's really sad, or this is his thing now, and this is how he grieves. But what in the, like if I were sitting with me, I'd be like, what's this affected fuck doing? I get he's sad, but I mean, you're among friends, take your glasses off. No one said nothing. And I walked out, I'm like, what do you think I am, some sort of asshole? No one's going to tell me I'm wearing sunglasses for the last 3 hours? I didn't know. But I mean, it's not really on them, but it's interesting how polite people, I guess that's politeness. I mean, what were they afraid of? I guess, like, would I have said something? Hey, Marin, is it too sunny out here for you? It's fucking nighttime. I mean, what? Go fuck yourself, man. I'm sad. I'm fucking sad. I guess that's what they were afraid of. Do you really need to wear sunglasses? It's dark now. Look, man, my eyes have been crying for a month, man. I want to show them. No, I'm just an idiot. I'm a dumb old man. Didn't know I had sunglasses on. Grief is twisting me up, making me look like a pompous celebrity out back at night wearing sunglasses. So, look, it'll be 5 years, actually, tomorrow, June 19th, that I spoke to then President Barack Obama. Incredible conversation, which is always available at WTFpod.com. Or on Stitcher Premium, wherever you listen. And now it's 5 years later, and we're definitely not having Donald Trump on the show. That hasn't happened, though there's a secret agreement, not so secret, I'm telling you, between Brendan and I, that because we don't really do politicians, but we do presidents, we would have to indulge him if he were to play by the same rules that Barack Obama did, President Barack Obama, but he will not. So, I saw this guy, maybe you've seen him on Twitter, J-L Cauvin, and he doesn't look like Trump in any way. He doesn't really put on any makeup other than a hat occasionally, but he does a fucking great Trump, and sometimes he'll riff out as Trump, and it kind of kills me. Like, for instance, here's a little bit of him doing Trump.
Happy Earth Day. It's a beautiful day. We love Earth. It's a great planet, and we're taking unbelievable care of it because, as you know, I want the cleanest air and the strongest, cleanest water. So it's a very important day, and we're doing great things for the environment, a lot more than anybody else has done. So believe me, we're doing a lot more than you ever did. I can tell you that. I can tell you that much. But am I a fan of Mother Nature? No. Mother Nature, as you know, is a very nasty woman. Okay. Mother Business, we like Mother Business. She's strong. She wears the stiletto heels. We love the stilettos. Very powerful, very sleek, very sexy Mother Business. But Mother Nature is like kind of dumpy. Okay. And she's very nasty. She's always saying very lib, anti-Trump things, okay? So, no, we don't like Mother Nature.
That was J-L Cauvin doing our current fucking nightmare of a president. And so I wanted to talk to him a bit because he's been doing comedy a while. You can listen to his podcast, which is called Making Podcasts Great Again. He's got a new album out with his Trump material. It's called Fireside Craps, The Deuce, and it's available now on iTunes and Amazon. And I just wanted to get a sense of who he is. So this is me and talking to J-L Cauvin.
Cauvin.
What kind of name is that?
French. My father was Haitian, so my mother was Irish. That's why I look the way I do. But yeah.
So have you been doing this a lot of places?
The impression I've been doing, like in 2016, I had a couple sort of private gigs, and I was closing my sets with it, like at stand-up clubs.
Yeah.
But then just basically was relegated to sort of YouTube. It never took off the way I kind of thought it should have. Everybody else seemed to have a Trump that was taking off.
Yeah.
And then, I work also as an attorney, and I was home, working from home, bored, and I've been doing a couple of these just Trump videos on my phone. Because I know the voice is good. I know I have it down. And I figured, let's see how these go. And a couple got, 10,000 views on Twitter, which is nice, but it's not like it doesn't make a mark or anything. And then I had one a month and a half ago get 7 million views. And that sort of totally shifted sort of my online presence. And, thinking my career was basically over, I'm now like, hey, I think I might have just gotten a career again.
Yeah, you think? So you're an attorney?
Yeah. I started doing stand-up in law school in 2003 and then worked for the DA's office, worked for a firm, got laid off in 2009 during the financial crisis and sort of
featured full time for like